Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Let's go! Shot, 17. Ready?
First play, and Young is going to throw it.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down on a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Cardinals very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
3. Swing, yellow. Ready?
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, red, yellow.
Now Young. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Murray
And the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Now Murray. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. There's Mooney with another catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Easy.
Barkley inside handoff. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's out right at the 25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Opposite. Green. Mega.
First down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
52 blaster. Yellow.
Here's Young. And this will be incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Fingers. Hey, ace.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Cardinals sitting at 5-2 on the year. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
On play action, it's Murray.
his man on the end route. Complete. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You look at this Carolina defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Pat Fryermuth, 33 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Check smash.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. On the move past the 40.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double.
on the draw, it's White. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ready.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Field flat. Ready.
Young working out of the gun. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Jonathan Mingo from 21 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
Murray going to throw.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Set, go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Fight, 6.
To throw, Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. Muscles him off. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here we go, set.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Black ultra. Wait, wait.
Now here's Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Here we go.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Panthers. Jamison Williams, 30 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the ball is knocked out. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Coach.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Second down and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Murray now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He's got his tight end fire youth over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Murray to air it out again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Groupie able to add the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Hey, blue. Grill grease. Set.
First down, Young. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Okay, right? Hey, cross field. Set.
Final play of the half. Young escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Sit.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, Ace. 2-2.
Murray now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey.
Now Murray off play action.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Watch it, stick. Quad red.
Following the interception, Young. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Ready?
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Cycle. Ready?
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Blue striker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Red, cycle. Set, cut.
It's Young on first down. That is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fight, 97. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chase Young from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Young now from the 50. And that is incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come back, come back.
Up the middle with Barkley. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Murray. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Swim.
Mooney, the motion man right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, The guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Go, Pete!
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On second down, here's Barkley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Green.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Here's a give to Barkley. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A handoff to Barkley. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Cardinals are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
1st and 10, Young. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Young.
I wouldn't say post.
And a quick throw here that's complete.
I wouldn't say
And
post.
taking it to the 15-yard
But
line
he
before
sucked
he's
him on
brought
the
down. 12 more yards there
should
and
have,
another
like,
first
you're
down.
supposed to be moving in,
Put my defensive
helping
cap on
your
right now, and I know
stepmom
they're
move
saying
in or
don't
something.
give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit
I
with
don't know.
that
Well,
last
it was up last
completion.
night.
Sometimes when you're trying not to give up
Better
bigger
keep track what's
plays,
going on.
you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win,
Excuse you.
you're not doing.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back to the
Excuse you, you're getting a little too bold there.
Chris Jones in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly
It's
been
the
a
only way that I
terrific
can
career
concentrate.
to this point.
I can concentrate. You can't tell me how to
Come the
talk.
line
What is
here,
wrong
needing
with you?
9 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down.
He's so open.
Complete to Howard. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice
Thanks,
first
BB.
down and a pick up on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the
Very
scoreboard
seductive.
is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Yes, you're the confession. What else are we here for?
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Your audio submission got what
2
podcast?
scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
No kidding. Podcast is that?
Hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
What?
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the
How can we?
tells, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Why Will Levis? I'm so
170
confused.
yards rushing for him now as he has been
Why
tremendous
was
all game
Levis
long.
the topic
You know
of
how many times we
conversation?
run games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense.
You want to change your
This
voice?
offensive line is really hunkered down.
I don't know. I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that.
I'm trying to picture what this conversation was while you were talking about Will Levis.
But it looked like even if he opted to keep that,
What? It's a fantasy podcast, right? Was it the footballers, or do you watch someone else? I don't even know. I think you said Mike, right? I don't remember now. You definitely named a fantasy football podcaster that I recognized before.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Panthers going to use
58-yard field goal. Oh my God! You must be out of your mind. 58 yards. Footballers are a little bit cash. I will agree. That's how I got started. I started with fantasy footballers. It's like how I got really big into fantasy football. I went from there. Definitely recommend them though. I'm not finding you. You don't think so? I mean, I'm pretty sure I have them all on my. If I pull up my old podcast feed, I haven't listened to that shit in like 2 years. I bet you they're on there. got the RotoWire. I got the Fantasy Pros. We got Mark Harmon's podcast. What are they? The football guys? Have football guys. I know you know who Mark Harmon is, so I think that's that podcast. I really think that's like a comment. Oh no, not if he returns it. He's gonna return it. Fuck. Oh.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you. And you know
Wait. Did you watch the late round podcast? It's the football guys. That's who Mark Harmon's on, right? Or is he on CBS? Dude, I don't fucking know. I'll listen to them all though. I'll figure it out. I'll find you. I'll find you. That's great.
White gonna be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose it.
How am I even letting you
back to the 5-yard line? This linebacking core, they've
I'm
done
so
a good job
terrible.
of keeping that
Just
running
know this
game
conversation never happened. Oh, it happened, buddy. I'm gonna track it down. I got all the fantasy football podcasts. I'll listen to them all. 2x speed.
Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I have to get back into the game.
Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Young.
I believe the swing sheet. He had perfect blocking.
Zamir White, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock
You're not getting bullied. I asked you which one. You wouldn't tell me. How are you getting bullied?
On using their timeouts and getting the ball back.
I just want to know. You gotta listen.
Get the football. That's their mantra.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And it'll work down inside the 45. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
I mean, like I said, I'll go through the list, bro. I think it's the football guys. I think it's like the yellow, like, I don't remember. Damn it.
To throw is Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Panthers go to send it for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Fuck. Who's Mark Harmon on? I don't remember. It's Matt Harmon, not Mark Harmon. Matt Harmon.
And they take a knee.
What fucking podcast was that? I don't remember it. I don't remember.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll.
I don't remember. Don't remember.
Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.